All right, what's good, everyone? Welcome to another live stream with LiveWire Sports Media and Courtside Junkie, another collaboration. And good to see you, my friend.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, man,
What's
it's
going
been a
on?
minute.
It's
Yeah, I
been
know
a
you've been
minute,
on.
man.
I know you've been on the off season and everything like that, bro. I know you've been on
I
the
don't
off
mess
season.
around, man. I told y'all,
Hey,
man, I came here for Caitlin Clark, bro. After the season was
hey,
over with, man.
man. Hey,
Hey,
you see how you have a lot to catch up on, though. The news don't stop on the summer, baby. Yeah, even though football was going on, but they still been doing some crazy stuff. So today we go. It's a pretty interesting thing because I found out something today. Um, I was Andy Constable put out an article breaking down the salary cap that the one that the league offered, the 5.65% salary cap.
mm,
And Robert Lindbergh, he did a video on it. So I did a video on it as well, and to me it makes so much sense, man. That and I seen some stuff. The thing about it is, if they sign that deal, there ain't no more super teams. That means New York, LA can't sign no big contracts for Chelsea Gray, all of them. It kills them, but it helps the rookies a little bit better, get paid more, and it pushes them old guards out. But the only thing is, now I know you always ask your audience and stuff, say, hey, who would you want the Fever to sign? That's gonna be a tricky thing because now you can't just sign anybody. You can't just bring all kind of people back because the money is gonna be so tied up in that cap and everything like that. So I want to bring up something real quick so everybody could take a look at it because the thing about it is it makes sense. I said this before. I had this discussion off screen. Do, Let me ask you this before I even bring it up. Do you feel Kelsey Mitchell is worth $1 million? $1 million supermax contract?
that's a tricky question, bro. Because I like Kelsey Mitchell. I just don't like the way her game is, the way she
Mm-hmm.
played. But I think with the right coach, Kelsey Mitchell is not somebody you could just replace like that, bro. And that's what I be telling people on my live. It's not that I don't want to get rid of her, but who for? Like, who replaces her? You get rid of Kelsey Mitchell for who? I'm not just gonna get rid of Kelsey Mitchell. I'm not gonna act like I didn't see her and Caitlin Clark rookie season. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act like I didn't see that. Them balling. Then Stephanie White came in and she became a little different. But yes, I
Yeah.
think I would give her the I would give it to her, man. If it ain't nobody else, or I can't get somebody that's equal or better in value, yeah, I'll give it to her, bro. I would.
Okay. So I'm gonna add to that. They're gonna core her again. Most likely core her and give her that $1 million contract. But after this year, she can't get core no more, and she's completely a free agent after this year. So uh, she'll definitely be gone after this year. Now, unless they bargain with her to sign her for a 2-year deal under that core max, how they want to do it, because they still got to pay Lexi Hall, who's a restricted free agent. Now, teams can offer Lexi Hall money, but the Fever holds the rights to her and they can outbid anybody for it. The only thing is after that, you got Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston, who's going to command max money the year after and the year after that, because Aliyah Boston will be up. This her last year, her rookie contract. Then Caitlin Clark, her rookie contract is the following year. So, and it makes pretty much sense. So I'm gonna bring this little short article out real quick because it is really, really, really important that people understand that how this is going to be working if it goes that way with the excuse me goes this way with the players.
Would you give it to her?
Me personally, I say yeah, because the fact of the matter is that what she did with the team last year without Caitlin Clark, and they got all the way. You know, if Caitlin Clark wasn't hurting on the team, then it would be hard for me to say yeah, give it to her, because you had the the main person on the team. But what she did, yeah, I would give it to her, but I won't. I mean, after you call her, that's it. You can't sign her no more. She's a free agent. She's gonna go anywhere. She could go to one of those expansion teams and get picked up like Cleveland, whoever that's coming right next. But for this year, yeah, because you got to think about it. Lexi's still young. Unless they, if they sign Lexi to say Lexi could be worth what 600,000, 700,000. Hell, she's to me. I think Lexi. I mean, look at this. Look at the article real quick down there to the bottom. The Aces paying say they were paying Drew Lloyd that much money, and Chelsea Gray 8 something, Jackie Young 7 something, 768. You don't think Lexi Hall is worth what Jackie Young money for what she does for the Fever? And she's young. You know what I'm saying? You want for what Lexi Hall does, you gotta pay her, man. You can't just let her just go for nothing, because then you risk that. You know how this goes. We've seen it in football. Players go somewhere else, get paid, and boom, play like it ain't never been playing before. So
what's the minimum? What's the minimum? What am I looking at? Okay, so the minimum is what?
All right, so I'm gonna read the article. It said, for example, if the Fever pay Kelsey Mitchell 1.13 million supermax and spend a combined 1.08 million on Boston and Caitlin Clark's mandate rookie scale salary, that will leave the team roughly with $3.4 million to spend on nine more roster spots, including newly drafted players. That equates to roughly 382,200, or 6.7% of that cap per player. And that's if Indiana has only one max player on the roster. This is almost 100,000 less than the purpose average salary. So if you think about that, they got to draft. They're going to have draft players. They're going to draft players. They got to pay them players. Then they got to go into free agents. You know what I'm saying? They got to get free agents. So,
bro, I'm not paying. Listen, man. Listen.
No, I'm just saying hypothetically, what would you pay Lexi Hall? What would be a good?
Not 700.
Okay, give me a price. What would you want? What would you pay her?
Man, not 700, bro. Like Lexi, listen, bro. Lexi Hall is a key piece on the Fever. On the Fever, she played good defense. I think she go good with Caitlin Clark. Yeah. But if you take Lexi Hall and put her on another team, is she the same? That's like Draymond Green being on another team and not being with Golden State. Draymond Green don't make the money he make in Cleveland. He made that money because what? He's been over there with Steph Curry. He was on Golden State. I'm not paying Lexi Hall no $700,000, bro. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I
agree with you. So you think what, 4 or 5?
Yeah, somewhere around there, man. Somewhere. Okay. Hey, how much did she make last year?
She was still on her. They picked up her rookie option, so I don't know.
Let's say 200. Somebody said in the chat 250 is the minimum, right? So let's say she made she didn't make 250 last year, did she?
No, I don't. I gotta look it up.
All right, let's just say whatever it is, bro. It's gonna be a couple $100,000 more than she made last season. Yeah. Right. And you get to stay on the team with Caitlin, because I know you probably want to be with Caitlin, right? To stay on the team with Caitlin, we're gonna give you some more money. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go and try your luck somewhere else and be on the bench.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you no $700 million, but Mitchell, hey man, I give it to her, bro.
So can you relate in the chat? What's going on, chat? What's up, Terrence? What's up, Retro? What's up, Tina? Can you relate? And Tony. So check this out. So can you relate? He said this is what he said. No one on the Fever is getting $1 million on the Fever this year. I beg to differ. Because they want Kelsey Mitchell back. They said as soon as the season over, She is their priority, just like they said last year. She's going to get that $1 million contract. Whether you think she's not going to get it or not, she's going to get it. Shout out to Music Mastermind.
You got to give it to somebody, and don't nobody else deserve it on the team.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody. Caitlin not eligible, right? She on her rookie deal, so she's not eligible.
Right? Her and Aliyah Boston can't get it right now.
They're not eligible. So you got to give it to somebody, so it go to Kelsey.
So I mean, give it to me,
man. Y'all act like a lot of these people act like they didn't see Kelsey Mitchell drag us to the damn near semifinals last year. Yeah, she be ball hogging and all that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I get it. And I'm not even saying I'll say this on all my lives, bro. I talk mad stuff about Kelsey Mitchell last year. It's just documented. You can go back and watch the lives. You know what I mean? But some of them games, bro, we wouldn't have won without her. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be delusional, bro. The girl can ball. She's just a one-trick pony, bro. She's the Speedy Gonzalez. She run full speed to the hole with her head down. She don't look to pass it out. And I think that's coaching. That's not Kelsey Mitchell, bro. That's coaching, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't get rid of
this is what I said. This is what I said. I said this off camera a million times. I say Kelsey Mitchell is going to get the $1 million contract because they want her back. They want to make her a priority. And what Kelsey Mitchell did last year, and then when Caitlin Clark went down, whether we agree with it, she ran herself damn near in the ground into the playoffs till she tapped out. You got to look. I said this before. You got to look what Kelsey Mitchell accomplished. She's been there 8 years. She's a 3-time All-Star. Her and Caitlin Clark was the highest scoring backcourt duo in Caitlin Clark's rookie year in the second half of the season. She made the All-Star that year. She made the All-Star this past season. So, and her name was in the MVP running. So yeah, they going to pay her that money.
This girl balled out so hard, bro, and drug us all the way that she cramped out in the last game, bro. She gave the fever her all, bro. I don't care what people say about her. Caitlin ain't perfect, bro. Caitlin ain't perfect. She be doing some crazy shit out there sometimes, but we ain't saying that. Every player gonna make mistakes, bro. Kelsey Mitchell is a good player, and I just wouldn't give her away from anybody. And that record that Caitlin Clark broke up off in the college with the most scoring and all that, I think Kelsey was up there before Caitlin, if I'm not mistaken. I think.
Well, I think it was. I think it was Kelsey Mitchell, then Kelsey Plum, and then Caitlin.
Caitlin had to go past her, bro. What that tell you? She get buckets, bro. That what that tell you. So now you want to get. We don't want her, bro. Let's rephrase the verbiage because words have meaning, right? We don't want Kelsey Mitchell. We need Kelsey Mitchell. It's a difference.
But this is where I'm looking at.
You man,
I'm looking at towards the future, because no matter what, because after this season, Kelsey Mitchell's a free agent. How much you pay her? So after this year, the Fever can't not afford to bring her back after this year, because you have to pay Aliyah Boston and you got to pay Caitlin Clark.
I heard somebody do a video today. What video I was watching? I don't know. I seen a video today. They said that you can play 2 max players.
You can't. Not with not with the salary cap that they got. That's
so
5.6.
So this is set in stone already. So this is
no. This Annie Constable and everybody else. This is hypothetical. They break it down. They break it down numbers and trying to get people to understand you can't pay number 1 max player on your team. This is why I said, for what I've been reading, and I just checked X again for some more information, is because the fact of the matter is this is to eliminate super teams. If you really think about it, because look at New York. Jacquel Jones, Sabrina Nescu, Breonna Stewart.
That's a super team?
Yeah, if you think about can New York afford to pay all 3 of the $1 million under a salary cap that's 5.65? You can't. You can't. The New York Liberty, AJ Wilson's going to get $1 million deal.
Yeah, she should.
So let me ask you a question. So, if New York paid 3 people $1 million each on that team, and they draft and they can't afford to pay any free agents, they're not going to be able to be effective like they was last year. They was pulling people from overseas. They have so many. They have so much damn talent over there, and they didn't even. So, and then the thing about it is they didn't even get nowhere with all of that time. On paper, New York had the best team in the league on paper, but they didn't get nowhere. You look at the aces, Chelsea Grady, you're going to want to pay her. Asia Wilson, you're going to want to pay her. But how can you pay Jackie Young and Jewel Lloyd? If the, you know
hold on. Let's stop right here. Jewel Lloyd is Jewel Lloyd by name, because she's not the old Jewel Lloyd she used to be. So she not getting no big old money, bro. Listen, I don't go off the name shit. Your name is a long time ago. You was good. I'm going off today. And the Jewel Lloyd that used to be in Seattle, was it Seattle?
Yeah.
Where she was some years ago?
Seattle Storm.
No, not 2024. Where was she at before that? Before 2024?
She was with Seattle. Yeah,
okay, cool. She used to be balling. I seen clips of her back in the day. That's not the same Jewel Lloyd of today, right? Mm-hmm. So she not getting no big old money. Like, I'm not, listen, bro, I'm not paying these women just based off your name, just because we got new money.
I understand you. I understand what you're saying, but I'm looking at cap space. If your cap space is 5.65, there ain't no damn way you could pay 3 or 4 people on your roster $1 million. This is why the player union, exactly. This is why the player union is trying to move it up to $9 million so everybody could get paid. The league is not, the league ain't stupid to that. The league knows they're not trying to have all these old ass players getting all this money when you got new talent coming in from college. You got to protect the younger generation more so than you protect these old players. These players have been in the league forever. It's time.
Them players coming in for college, most of them already got a few dollars, man. You're going to come into college from college on this rookie contract. All you women going to make more money than you ever made. I'm not about to, just because I have money, don't mean I'm about to just give it away. You know what I mean? And back to what you were saying about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. I think Kelsey Mitchell is gone next year. I think not this season, but next season.
Yeah,
next season. Okay, cool. That's why I would give her the $1 million and chase that championship this year, because I think next year because next year Caitlin gonna be available up, right?
No, Leah will be up next year.
Right?
No, you pay Leah next year. Leah's up next year, then Caitlin the next year after that.
That's 3 years. That's 3 years, right?
Yeah. Caitlin next year is on her last rookie deal.
All right, cool. So Caitlin gonna be coming, and you know the money gonna go to Caitlin.
Yeah, you're gonna pay.
Okay, cool. So
Kelsey,
we both agree that Kelsey gonna be gone next year.
Yeah.
You sign her this year, right? Get to give her the $1 million, the max, or whatever. Give her the max, and then you build your team around Caitlin, Aliyah, Kelsey, and you fill the rest in. Maybe Sophie or Lexi. Mm-hmm. I don't think they both stay. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think they both. They both kind of like the same. If I had to choose, I pick Lexi. So Caitlin, Lexi, Aliyah, Kelsey, KK. You know what I'm saying? They'll go my squad right there. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna go chase a championship. And then next year, we'll worry about next year. But I damn sure ain't saying everybody not worth $1 million, bro, just because it's available.
I agree with that. I agree. Nobody's worth it. But okay, and how about that? Let's say this is we signed Lexi, Kelsey back, along with Leah, along with Caitlin, and we got KK that's on a rookie deal. That's 5 players on the roster already. Then you got what? You got to fill out 7 more. 7 more, and you got a first round pick, you got a second round pick, and you got a third round pick. And if most likely your first and your second round pick are pan out, so you keep them. But then you got to go free agency. You got to find a suitable free agents that's going to take certain amount of money, because you damn sure ain't about to bring no Sydney Colson back. You damn sure ain't about to bring no damn Natasha Howard back, no Breonna Turner back.
Sims.
Hell no. Or for how much money? For how much money? How much money will you pay her? How much would you give her? Hold on for a second. How much would you give her?
Bro,
you give her. You give her like 100,000, 100,000+.
But bro, listen. This is what I'm saying. I would do, man. listen, most of these women, bro, to be honest with you, they're gonna accept the money you give them because it's gonna be way more than they made.
But
all the women getting raised, all of them getting raises, all of them getting raises.
Courtside, I'm trying to get you to understand.
I'm paying her, bro.
You gotta work under a salary cap.
I understand the salary cap.
You can't fork out money just because you want certain players.
I understand the salary cap. I understand
all these players gonna want to get paid automatically. They're gonna want to get paid.
Yeah, but I'm not paying you the max, bro. I'm not paying you nowhere near. What's the salary cap per team? What's the salary cap per team?
Right now, under the current CBA, they only had like a million plus dollars
under the new deal.
Yeah. And check this out now. Check this out. You see the Fever struggle in the last off season. Why you think they gave DeWanna Bonner all that money? They gave Natasha Howard all that money because they had bad contracts. They couldn't even trade for certain. They had to use the draft pick to get Sophie Cunningham. They couldn't even move money because the 2 years before, Lynn Dunn gave Katie Lou Samuelson a big contract.
He didn't deserve it.
Erica Wheeler, a big contract. They didn't deserve it. Christy Wallace, a big contract. That's why the Fever could not hit free agency in last year the way they needed to, and they paid for bad contracts. Now that you have a high salary cap, you don't have to go out there and pay for bad contracts for players just to fill a void. Get valuable players.
I don't need no valuable players. That's what I'm trying to. That's the difference between me and you. I don't need that. Listen, I have a core three, and I'll fill in the blanks. And this is what we.
That's what I'm saying. Outside of the core four, Lexi, Kelsey, Leah, and Caitlin. Outside of them,
she ain't in the core four though. That's what we disagree at.
Who?
Lexi, she not in the
they going to sign Lexi Hall regardless.
You're missing my point though, fam. You're missing my point. All I'm saying is this: if I'm the GM for the Indiana Fever, I have a big three, a core three. That's Caitlin, Kelsey, Boston. Those are the ones that's going to get the most money. That's who's going to get the most money. I'm filling in. Lexi is a fill-in piece. She's not a part of the big four, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She's not a part of the big four.
She's still part of the team. I don't care how you cut it. Listen, she's a restricted free agent. They're going to pay her to be on the team.
But I wouldn't pay her top dollar.
So you gotta add her in. You gotta add her to the team. You can't just separate her and say, "Oh well, we're gonna pick up Odyssey Sims or Eric McDonald." You can't do that.
No.
You
I'm
gotta
not saying
add.
that. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is this. Maybe I'm not explaining it right. What I'm saying is this: with the salary cap, my focus is going to be to get Kelsey Mitchell signed. She's going to garner the most money because she's up right now. Caitlin in Boston is under contract for this year, for this season. I'm going to get her done. Then I'm going to give Boston going to get the most money next. Cece, them three going to get the most money coming up, like with the new deals or whatever they got going on. Lexi is a fill-in piece, bro. Like, I'm not saying she's not part of the team. I want Lexi on the team. But she's not the glue, bro. She's like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. She's a fill-in piece, bro. She's not part of the big three. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. And she ain't getting a whole bunch of money, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, side effect. She's not part of the big three. Okay,
nah, she's not.
But the thing about it is, the Fever going to sign her back, regardless of how much money she get. So therefore, like I said before, you're going to have Lexi, Kelsey, Leah, Caitlin, and KK Tipson. That's your five already that's already submitted on the team. I'm talking about other players that you got to look at draft players that's going to command a lot more money of that salary cap. You know what I'm saying? They're going to command more money of that salary cap. So therefore, you got to figure out how you going to pay people that's free agents that wants to come there. Okay, say for instance, if Odyssey Sims wanted to come back and she took $100K, you know what I'm saying, over $100K, that could work. But if she talk about 2 to 3, you can't bring her back.
I don't know, man.
I am damn sure not paying. Listen,
man.
You might pay. You might pay her that, but I would not pay.
Bro, why
I
is
would
y'all
not pay. I would listen. It's not.
y'all hating on this
It's
girl?
It's not. Courtside. Nobody's hating on Odyssey Sims. When you dealing with cap money, you can't just give her $300K just because.
Hey, somebody made a good comment in the comment section. He said, let me see if I can find it. And this, I believe it too. They said, where is it at? Michael. He says Cece is not going to take the max. She makes $15 million a year. I'm thinking she's talking about off the court. You know what I'm saying? She don't need it. I can see her doing that. I can see her taking a pay cut so that she can keep some of.
I talked about that too.
I can see her doing that
because you got to think about it. Let's use football for it because we are seeing it in football. Matter of fact, we saw it with Michael Jordan and the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? We seen it with Tom Brady and the Patriots. We seen it with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. I do believe Caitlin Clark would not take the most money because she will want to sacrifice that money to keep players on the team to win championships. I could see that. And just like Duke Lombardi say, Tom Brady never took the max to have exactly. So I do believe Caitlin won't take the max money. She will want to say, if we could get Kate, she do like Kelsey, regardless of how we feel about the narratives out there. If she wants Lexi and Kelsey to stay with her and Leah, she'll do that because that's a winning formula. You just have to figure out the rest of the roster down the line.
You'll pay Lexi and Sophie? Let me ask you a question. Hey, chat. Hey, I got 100 people up off of here. Can y'all at least get my likes? They down to 20. Can I get them up to 50?
Shout out to everybody in the chat too.
I got 100 people in here. Can you get the likes to 50? Let me ask you a question, bro. Be honest. You keep Lexi and Sophie?
I mean, if it's a way to navigate the cap to bring both of them back, yeah, I would. You know what I'm saying? But I think it depends on how much Sophie wants. To be honest with you, I think Lexi is easy to sign than Sophie because Lexi, she might not want a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? She might just want to be a part of the team to help the team get better. You got to think about that. Lexi's not a selfish player either. So you look at Sophie. How much money you think Sophie is want to command to come back to the Fever? She already been on record this offseason say she want to get paid a lot. She's getting a lot of money off the court now for all her endorsements and podcasting. I just seen her on another damn podcast today, talking. So how much money? And then you got to think about this: injuries. Sophie is coming off an injury, so you got to factor that in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I know it's not an unpopular opinion. It's an unpopular opinion, but I'm just gonna keep it real, man. I'm not bringing Sophie back, bro. Let Sophie go do her podcast. I seen some of the little statements she made on her little podcast, bro.
But
I don't want that over here.
I'm just saying, if the Fever could, if I had to pick between her and Lexi, I'm taking Lexi 24/7, 365 out of the year. I like Sophie. She did what she had to do for the Fever. Hey, kudos to you. I ain't mad at you, but I like Sophie better than her. So
yeah, me too, man.
All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about Aliyah Boston, guys. Aliyah Boston looking damn good down there in Unrivaled. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she could win MVP. And her team, the Phantom, could win the championship. I know, Courtside, you haven't got a chance to watch her and look at her, but
I've seen a lot of highlights. I see she been hitting three. She done stretched her game out.
Yeah, she stretched her game.
I just ain't a big Unrivaled fan, bro. I don't really get into the Unrivaled, man.
Rich said we need a few white girls to have around Kate just for familiarity. Hey, that I ain't gonna lie, I ain't mad at that either. I mean, I ain't mad at that either.
I'm trying to win the championship. I don't care about all that lovey-dovey stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I think, me personally, I think that I think Aliyah Boston, she struggled the first year in Unrivaled, and then this year she got better. And having Kelsey Plum, because like how she played with Caitlin Clark, it's familiarity for her, and she's able to do a lot of things. She lead Unrivaled in block shots like 24. block shots. I mean, she's killing it. I wanted her to win the 101. She damn shit. They cheated her out of the 101 tournament. You know, with Alicia crying ass Gray all the time.
I didn't see it.
You know what I'm saying? But if you look at her, she's more slender. She's more faster. She's stretching her game. And a lot of people might not quote onto this, but I think some people in the chat probably will. Candace Parker been working with her. That Candace Parker, her podcast host. Okay. That's a big ass plus right there. When you got somebody that believe in your game and really there for you to help put, you know how Lisa Leslie was trying to help Angel Reese ass and it still don't help? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you crazy, man.
It still don't help. But at the same time, you can see the difference between Aliyah Boston from last year to this year. And then you got, go ahead, shoot.
Is she benefiting from being 3-on-3? Because that's 3-on-3. Is that 3-on-3? This is my question. Is that 3-on-3 Boston gonna translate back to the 5-on-5 fever? Because this is 3-on-3. It's less traffic. You know what I mean? Like if the person that's guarding Boston, it's only 4 more people on the court. If they go out the way, Boston's a big body. She can, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to know: are we gonna see that Boston on 5-on-5?
I think. Okay, I'm gonna say yeah, and this is why, because you're gonna have a healthy Caitlin Clark back.
But we got Stephanie White.
I'm not worried about that right now. I'm just talking about the players. I'm not getting into the Stephanie White. I'm not getting into the Stephanie White stuff. I can say that for another day. I'm just want to focus on the players. You got Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell just played over there on Rival. Okay. Lexi just played in on Rival. So that you're gonna have all of them a little bit better. But Aliyah Boston improvement is going to help stretch out the floor more because now she's a threat from 3-point line. If you say, for instance, I did a video the other day about Ezra Ray Stevens could be a good fit for the Fever because of her. She's 6'6". She's 10 times better than Luana Bonner. She shoots better than Luana Bonner. She defends better than Luana Bonner. Last year for the Sparks, she averaged almost 13, 14 points a game, almost 9 rebounds a game, shot almost 40% from 3. You have her, say you had her and Aliyah Boston on the block together. You ain't got to worry about no slow ass Natasha Howard clogging up the paint, turn around, boxing in. You got somebody that can stretch the floor. Aliyah Boston can stretch the floor. And you know what that does when you have all those everybody can stretch the floor and Caitlin Clark, gravity pulls everybody away. That means you can easily get buckets to the basket quicker. And then rebounds. You know how Lexi Hall just runs out of nowhere like a Darren Hill and snatches rebounds, gliding through the air. It makes it harder for people to guard the paint than outside because the outside is much more of a threat. And Caitlin can find you cutting backdoor easily and everything like that. So I think for Aliyah Boston, yeah, I think it helps more because she's expanding her game to more of an outside threat. And then she could get, and I love the way she takes it and bully you to the backboard. And now, hell, she killed Alyssa Thomas in the game.
But it's also not that many bodies on the floor. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying
it's not that many bodies on the floor, but your one-on-one game, that makes you more valuable because when you facing that person one-on-one and the paint is clear, you can do more damage. And then Aliyah Boston is a good passer too. She can always kick it back out and reposition herself. So I think that helps a lot. I need to go to I see Rich comment. He said AB gotta get a chance to show that face-up game. Yeah, that's correct too. So
hey, she better bring it, man. I hope she do. Hey man, so shout out to Pam Thompson for the membership. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Yeah, I hope she do, bro. I'm not saying but we seen some girls go to 303 and can be balling out and then come back over here and it ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more space and all that. You feel me? I wanted her to come back and balling, man. Because if she come back balling, we gonna Indiana gonna look good this year, bro. I don't care, man.
I think like the Fever front office has been an unrivaled. The Fever front office has been down there, and athletes are limited too. I don't know what their plan is for the off season. I don't know who they're looking at down there, but I mean, I do say this: the team do need some young legs on this team. They do need some young legs on this team, because the fact of the matter is, I understand the veteran move last year, but you got to think about this. Kelsey, AB, Caitlin, and Lexi, hell, they're veterans on the team. They done been to 2 playoffs back to back. They veterans. They got experience. You can't. I mean, you don't need. If you brought another veteran, who the hell you gonna bring? You know what I'm saying? I think Lexi, Kelsey, all of them now, they understand the value of winning and getting to that next stage because they got there. Mm-hmm. Allow them to be the leaders of that team now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to bring in old ass Natasha Howard for what? Moral compass. Sid Colston. She already talking about she trying to get back. Ain't nobody paying your ass no $100 for no bench. $100 million from the bench.
Sydney gone. What's the other girl that got hurt? She gone. I don't think Powers is coming back. She gone. Howard is gone. Turner is gone. Bro, it's only
I think it's going to be with draft picks, and I think it's going to be a whole new fresh face of this Fever team next year.
It's going to be a whole new bench.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you still got Chloe Bibby out there playing overseas.
She's not coming back.
So it's a lot. Bench. It's a lot they have to really look into now to understand that I know Kelsey Mitchell was on Lisa Leslie podcast talking about she would love them to run it back. No, hell no. We're not running it back with the same people. At some point in time, you got to look further. You got to say, okay, what we need. Teams are going to get younger. They're going to get faster, athletic. Look at the Washington Mystics. They ain't got nothing but young ass horses over there.
We have a starting 5. All we need is a bench.
So my thing is this here.
Is good. The starting 5 is good.
But the thing about it, but we got to pick up a valuable bench. We can't pick up no bullshit ass bench. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
who's a valuable point guard in your? I'm trying to get a gist of what you mean by valuable. Who would you, out of anybody in the league, not no college, anybody in the league right now, who would you want as Caitlin Clark's backup? I want to see where you.
To be honest with you, to have a valuable backup behind Caitlin Clark, realistically,
yeah, not no fantasy. Who?
I mean, honestly, I don't see nobody. To be honest with you, I don't.
Bro, you gotta just pick anybody in the league, bro. In the league, just pick one that you would want, that you would go be okay with.
If I could pick one from any team,
that's a free agent. Realistically, not nobody under contract. Realistically, yeah. Don't say Kate Martin and no shit like that. Realistically,
no, I do. Come on, I don't do fantasy. Like I
right, realistically,
you know what I mean? Ooh. Realistically, shit.
Exactly.
To be honest,
that's my point. That's my point right there.
That's why I say there ain't none. I'll let you go.
Sims, man.
She's not. She's more. Sims is not a valuable backup.
Bro, did you see she got busy in the playoffs?
Listen, I understand that, but she's more of a Kelsey Mitchell style backup than a Caitlin Clark. She cannot assist. Her assist game is not that good.
Bro, you need somebody balling in the playoffs, man.
I don't care about that anymore. Talk about Caitlin freaking Clark, bro.
Bro, but Caitlin gonna be on the floor 80% of the time.
Well, so that's what. Guess what? When you get hell. If that's the case,
she only getting 10 minutes. She only getting 10 minutes of playing. If that, Caitlin gonna come back healthy, bro. I'm talking about replace her at point guard, right? At backup point guard. She's not gonna even be on the floor that much, bro. And I don't know a lot of people.
It's somebody because I seen it last year.
I asked you. Nobody.
I can't. Honestly,
chat. Put in the chat. Who would you guys want as Caitlin's backup?
Yeah,
You know
who y'all want as Caitlin's backup?
Who you
Please
want
don't
as
say
Caitlin
Odyssey
backup?
Sims.
Realistically.
I would shut this live off. No, I'm going to
Realistically.
Realistically. Rich Lotto
Man,
said
bro,
Ari McDonald is a perfect fit because
she hurt.
Once she get
She hurt. She got hurt again on Rival.
Oh,
she got hurt.
This the one I wanted right here. Hold on for a second. I know Letitia Amir is a forward, but she wants to join the Fever. She could be a good bench player. Hey, Micah, I'm glad you put that there because somebody put that on one of my videos, and I'm supposed to do a free agent video to her. So I'll send that to. I'm gonna have that out tomorrow because I think I wanted her last year when we was looking at free hardship players. She's taught. Look, Courtside, you gotta be realistic, man. Get off that Odyssey Sims thing. Think realistic and
that's not realistic. That's not realistic.
Listen, this young lady right here, Amir, she's tall, athletic, can run the floor, can shoot, she can block shots. Bro, I'm looking for versatile players.
Forward. She's a forward.
I know, but I'm saying what I'm talking about. What he was asked about. I'm not. But somebody put in the chat a few minutes ago. Somebody said Suge Sutton. She's nice too. You know what I'm saying? Odyssey. Somebody said Odyssey wheelchair sales. Duke Lombardi, you're a trip. I think Odyssey fits better as Kelsey Mitchell's backup more than Caitlin Clark backup. You know what I'm saying? She's not a great backup for Caitlin Clark because she can't distribute the ball. You got to have somebody that know how to distribute the ball.
I agree with you, but nobody distribute the ball like Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm gonna do after this live? Because maybe I'm tripping. I think I'm tripping. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do after this live. I'm gonna go back and watch the playoff series last season for the Indiana Fever because I must have seen something wrong.
I'm not saying she's not a decent player and she could get buckets. I'm not saying that. When you talk about somebody coming in to run the offense, that's what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? When Caitlin Clark is on the floor, somebody to run the offense. I ain't talking about somebody that come in and just shoot the ball. You need to have, what's up, KTTV? You got to have somebody that knows how to distribute the ball too. Get the ball down low to Boston, be able to kick it to the side and all that stuff.
Hey, KTV. Hey, Drizzy. Hey, who's is a good, valuable backup for Caitlin Clark, man? Am I tripping?
Maurice, be smart. Don't say no.
They over here flaming me, bro. Am I tripping? Did I not see what I seen last season in the playoffs? I'm talking about what she did in the playoffs because she drugged the Fever to the semis, man.
Now the second round
she had a bad game. She had a bad game.
Now in Atlanta series, she got down in that game. She got down in that series.
Hey, Rich, that's who I would want, but you know they killed me for that. But
I'm not on that Kennedy Carter bullshit. You go talk to Ben Daniels about her.
They said, Junkie, you tripping over
that's Ben Daniels' girl.
They said, Junkie, you tripping over a one-off season for Sims. She hasn't been shit her whole career. Listen, bro, check this out. I don't care what she been her whole career. I'm talking about when the game was on the line. Do y'all remember how we was down by like 7, 8? She was getting buckets and ones and all right, bro. My bad. I apologize.
Right there, Carlo. Yeah, that's a good one too.
I ain't saying she the end all be all, but she was getting buckets. That's all I know.
Yeah, but like I said, she no, we don't want no Erica Wheeler back, Rich. Stop.
Hey, she was balling too.
Yeah. I mean, to me, Erica Wheeler was the perfect backup to Caitlin Clark. She was the perfect backup because she ran the offense. It doesn't be real. If anything, she's that one. You know what I'm saying? Now we got that off our chest. We still got a few minutes more. Let's talk about.
Hey, hold on, go ahead. Hold on, real quick. I remember, hey, Drizzy, KTV. We just talked about. I remember it was your video I seen. He's the one that I seen the video. He said that I forgot the context. But you can sign 2 max players or something like that. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, I understand that, but you can't sign 2 max players when your salary cap is at 5.65. It's going to be hard. You for the Fever, you can't do it. Other teams that want to do it, yeah, if they not trying to build a team, is that
he said three.
Jesus said you can't afford 3 max players going forward.
You said 2 though. You said 2.
You know
That's what I was trying to tell you. It's 2. You can afford 2, just not 3.
You can afford 2, but the Fever ain't going to sign 2 max players. You know what I'm saying? No, they're not.
Next season, you got Aliyah Boston and
I mean, well, the thing about it, if they sign a Kelsey Mitchell to 1 year, Kelsey Mitchell won't even be on the books. So they'll sign Aliyah Boston next year, and the year after that, Caitlin Clark, because the salary cap will go up after that. You know
do you think they get the deal done?
Oh yeah, the deal gonna get done.
By March.
Okay. I didn't want to talk about this right now, but I can talk about. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it because I'm gonna do a video to it anyway.
All right.
They got to March 10th.
Yeah.
And most likely, if they don't sign by March 10th, because the Fever exhibition game starts in Puerto Rico on the 11th to the 17th. It's gonna be over there. That's already on a Fever. With Caitlin Clark and all of them, they're gonna be over there. The thing about it is, one of 2 things gonna happen. The deal gets signed. KTC said, "Right, you 100%. The 2 max players will be CC and AB. Kelsey will leave unless she take a pay cut, which I doubt that." Yep, I agree with you. The thing about it is that they can either get a deal done. Because see, the league has been daring the players' union to strike, and the players' union don't want to strike because they know for a fact if they strike, the league is still going to replace them with replacement players, and they fear that some of the players that's striking might jump the picket fence to join in, to go back into the league. So the player union don't want that. But check this out. The league could lock them out if the deal don't get done. And what they could do, they could still have a draft. They could draft the players from college. They could play in the league. You know what I'm saying? They could get players from overseas. And plus, they can also get players who was drafted 1 or 2 years before that ain't playing nowhere, that's not on the contract and not a part of the union. They could play in the league to fill in, and they could go on business like usual. And they still can have the expansion draft as well. Go ahead.
If CC ain't playing, bro, I'm not interested.
Well, that's the one thing. I want everybody to listen to me in the chat. CC won't be able to play because the fact of the matter is she's part of the union. Once you sign a contract with the WNBA, you are part of that union.
Well, I don't care. I don't care about the because her. I don't care about the. I don't care about the replacement players. Then
I understand. I understand your point, but I'm just saying what may happen. The league
I made my stand real clear.
I do believe. But like I said, I do believe that the deal will get done, because Adam Silver came out last week. Smelly Cat say LiveWire scabs do exist, bro. Yeah, they do exist. I mean, I lived through it back in the football era, so I know what it. I know what it does. The thing about it is that Adam Silver came out a week ago, and he said, "I haven't set a deadline yet." They sent the last proposal to them. The players union is supposed to set another proposal back to them. So the fact of the matter is, what's going to happen? They gotta make sure that the deal get done.
I don't think it gets done. I think it gets done, but just not by that date. I think it's gonna go into the season, bro. I think they're gonna miss. They're probably gonna miss a few games. It's gonna be a shortened season. These girls are stubborn, bro. They're not about to do. Hey, listen. Hey, Drizzy. I seen a video Drizzy did yesterday. I seen a video. I think it was yesterday he did it, and I totally agree, man. And I was thinking this too, like a couple weeks ago. I was like, why don't they just start deducting money every time they send the deal back? Start taking shit off the table. Every time we see y'all on this BS, start taking deals off the table.
That would be smart too. I would do too.
Off the table, bro. I'm not playing with y'all no more. Y'all wanted 30. We offered y'all 30. Oh, now we taking this. We offered y'all room. Now we taking that. If we not playing with y'all, bro, You know what I'm saying? We're not playing. Then they might start to come to some stop being delusional and get this shit done, bro.
This is what I think too. I think this too. I think if they don't get a deal done by the 10th and they get locked out, and the league say, you know what, we're gonna replace y'all, and they gonna go start the season off with it, that's gonna show them players, hey, we gonna have to figure out something, because they got young talented players taking our spot right now. And
I don't think they lock them out. I just think it's gonna be pushed back. It's gonna be pushed back. The season's gonna be pushed back. They're gonna meet at a probably
But that's
20. They're gonna meet about 2019, 20, 21. I think they're gonna meet something.
I think it's the highest they're gonna go is probably, they at 15 now. They stuck, the league is stuck still at 15. I think to me a reasonable, I said 19 or 20. That's it.
Yes, I'm saying. I think they meet them at 20, bro. If the ladies came and said 20 right now, I think they'd take it, bro.
That unrealistic shit of 27. Because you drop a few percentage down from 31 and you say about 27, that's still dumb. You know what I'm saying? If you had say 22, the league probably look at you differently. You know what I'm saying? And say, yeah, but you still trying to keep a high back end price on it, and the league ain't going for that. So now the worst they could do, the season's delayed, and what might happen was you might miss some games. You say there might be 35 games a season instead of 44. You don't miss that much. But the league don't want to miss. But the league don't want to miss the season at all. So if the league lock them out, then hey, that's on the players. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they lock them out though, bro. I just don't think they do it.
It's a possibility.
I don't know why they're playing with them.
Let me ask you. Let's go. Why you think hold on. Let me ask you. Check this. Chad, from a scale of 1 to 10, what's your percentage of the league locking them out if they don't get a deal done by the 10th? Scale from 1 to 10.
One being what?
One being very low chance, and
0.
And 1 to 10, man.
One being what? I don't think they lock them out. 0. That's it.
KTTV said 0.
I think I said.
Smelly said 9.
No, I don't think they do it. I don't think they strike or lock out. I think it's just gonna get pushed. It's a game of cat and mouse, bro.
I'm in the middle. I'll say 5. That's where I'm at, in the middle.
For a lockout?
Yeah, I'll say 5, because that way the league is still holding a pressure point to the players. The players know that. They're saying all kind of stuff out there. And Lord have mercy, I don't even go with Natasha Cloud, because like Stephen A. Smith say, stay off the weed, because something is seriously wrong with that girl. Something seriously wrong with her.
What's the deadline? March 10th, right? March 10th?
Yeah. Drizzy said, let me pull up Drizzy real quick. Drizzy said players will strike. The owners don't want to look like they locked them out. They want all the players to make them. And that's why, and also too, Drizzy, that's why the players don't want to strike, because they don't want the pressure of a strike to be on them from the other players, knowing that some of these players already came out and said that they already will be in financial limbo if they was to strike or lock out. So yeah.
Bro, they're not doing none of that. The deadline is March 10th, right? They're gonna make a deal March 9th, bro. You're gonna wake up in the morning on March 10th, whatever day that is, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's gonna be breaking news. People are gonna be dropping videos. They got a deal done.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this off the muscle. Once that deal signed, I'm going live. I don't care if it's 12 o'clock at night. I'm going live. So y'all better not sleep, because I'm going live. Hey, that deal comes, trust me, your boy, The Wire, is going live. Now, I have heard all summer long.
Hey, can I say something real quick? Can I say something? Man. Hey, man, I don't know how I want to say this, man. I want to see a season, but a little part of me want to put these girls in a place for this bullshit, man. You know what I mean? I kind of want to see I just want the owners to come out and say, you know what? We're done talking. We not the way they go public and do stuff. Don't be unprofessional, but just have your media team. We've offered them a deal. This is where we stand. It ain't gonna be no more negotiation until this. I want them to just come out and just say it, bro. Like, you know what? We done playing. Like, I don't want this little, oh, we're sending it back and it's going in good.
See, let me tell you something.
I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that.
I wish the owners in the that's who still own, part of the NBA. I wish it was the owners of the NFL. The owners of the NFL do not play at all.
Bro, let me give you an example. At my current job right now, bro, it's not even nothing I'm telling y'all because it's national news. Everybody know, you know what I mean, about it. It's all over the news. My job came to me this week, bro, and offered me $150,000. That's it. We giving you $150,000 to quit. Ain't gonna no negotiation. This is what it is. Either you taking it or have your ass at work on Monday. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no negotiation, bro. It was nothing. This is what they said. Everybody know I work at UPS. UPS is paying the workers to quit. It's called a voluntary separation. It is $150,000. They not negotiating, bro. They say, hey, listen, man, you can sign this paper. We give you $150,000. It's no negotiation. Ain't no talking. Ain't no budging. Ain't no we working it out. That's it, bro. And that's what I want the owners to do, just like they did. It ain't no. It's not nothing to talk about. That's it. That's all I want the owners to do, bro. Like, come on with the bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it. You know, I'm tired of hearing all this.
And you know what's funny though? You know what's funny after all of that, man? The players, the players, once they sign that deal, they're gonna be like once they sign that deal, they're gonna be out there. They're gonna be mad. You already seen them attacking each other already in the meetings. They're already attacking each other in the meetings, and then they come out and try to do damage control. So the fact of the matter is, man, is that at the end of the day, the league is, like I said before, the WNBA was never gonna go away. It was never gonna go away. The league was never gonna die out, no matter what these other leagues was trying to do. These players have to understand their lifespan in the W is way, way, way less than average players. You trying to max out, and then that's the funny thing, because when they came out with that 8 million, 9.5 million, they talk about the league made money in 2025, but you didn't even say anything about 2024.
I did a video on that.
Hell, you skipped 2024 to get to 2025 and say, "Oh, well, the league made money." Come on, man.
The same way they be doing when they remember last season when they talked about the Paige Becker's draft, when they skipped over one draft.
Yeah.
They said, it's the same thing, bro. All they do is try to lower the significance of Caitlin Clark. I was like, bro, how she make more? How y'all make? I did a video on that. I don't agree with none of that shit, bro.
Man, the league didn't make more money because the fact of the matter is you lost ticket sales, you lost some viewership, and you lost some attendance because Caitlin Clark got hurt. She only played 13 seasons. If you accounted 2024, I will be with you and understand. But since you
Valkyrie made money, though. The Valkyrie was almost really sold out, and plus they started giving away tickets for $2 and $5.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably was packed.
Yeah.
Man.
So, and then the same thing was with how they was with attendance. They did the same thing. Talk about, oh, this was this year versus 2022, but you ain't say nothing about 2024. It's always it's like a damn time jump, time skip. You want to skip over time just to make something relevant. You got it. What you got? What? Go ahead.
I got a question for you. You said right now that if the owners lock out, Caitlin couldn't play or something like that, right? But if the players strike, do you think Caitlin will cross the line? Do you think she'll jump the line, Caitlin? Like if the players strike, would Caitlin jump the line? And if Caitlin jumped the line, would players follow her? Like the players just like, you know what, I'm cool with this deal. You know what I mean?
You know what?
If the league is, if it's 100 players in the league, okay, how many players in the league? Like on average, like what?
Right.
Let's say 200.
Yeah, 200.
Let's say 200. Let's say 200. Just, you know what I'm saying? So if they strike, how many people do you think will cross the line? Do you think more than 50%, 50%? Because I think if Caitlin go, I think Sophie goes, I think Lexi goes.
I think a lot of them will go. And then the thing about it,
I don't know.
This is another thing because there's a twofold question too. Because if Caitlin did jump the picket line and say, I want to play ball, because she already said it, there need to be a compromise. We need to be out there for the fans. And she jumped the picket line, and if everybody followed them, how much backlash or hate will go towards Caitlin?
She already got hate.
Happen. I'm saying how much more, you know what I'm saying? Because I think there are some players that really want to play, but the union is feeding them bullshit to make them seem like the deal that they're getting is dead, and they're not really showing these players what's really up.
Hey, have you ever thought about this though? What if Nafisa and Breonna Stewart and all these other girls that's in those rooms, what if they don't want to strike because they're scared that the players might jump the line?
Yeah, I said that earlier. I think that's because when I pull up Drizzy comment up, I was talking about it, and I said that's why the league is daring them. That's why the league taking a long time or sending back a proposal and trying to see, because remember when they first came out and talked about they had the power to strike at any given time and all of this when they did the first extension, the league has been calling their bluff for the longest, because they know for a fact if the players strike, they're going to be players jumping fence. You know what I'm saying? That's why they told them that when I think in January that the league put out, they're gonna send out contracts for teams to see for their players and stuff. And the league was like, no, don't sign those contracts. I think those contracts was a lot of money up front, and the players union didn't want some of these players seeing it and wanted to sign them deal to get the union to sign a deal to get the league back on. That's why I feel like this has been going on for so long with the players union, because they keep stalling and keep saying, oh, it's just a slap in the face and all of this stuff like that. So it's going to be very interesting. I'm just counting down, this week, next week, 10th coming. Be ready, lock and loaded. I might get some sleep. I might get some sleep in the daytime. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't be calling off work, man. Don't be calling off work, man.
I can't go back. Dude, I'm injured. I can't go back to work. I'm in a damn sling.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You're gonna be.
Yes, I'm still in the sling, y'all. I'm still nursing a shoulder surgery. So yeah, I can see.
Hey, can I get my likes up to 70 though? 100 people off here. Can I get the likes up to 70? Can I get them to 70? Can y'all violate that like button? They said 144 players before expansion team, and I'm thinking, Retro said 144 players before expansion team. Yep. I think 100 of them will jump the line, bro.
Boy, they'll jump the line.
How many?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would be the first one.
What's the percentage of women? What's the percentage of women right now in the WNBA? Just like on the average, that you think can afford a lockout? I mean, or a strike or whatever.
A lot of them, because there was an article came out where
a lot of them can afford it.
No, it can't afford it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
But the thing about it is, Breonna Stewart said that herself on her podcast with her thing. There's only 1 to 15 players that can afford to stand a lockout. Exactly. So she already saying it. She already know that they're not going to strike. So it don't even make sense, man.
If I was owner, I'll block them out, bro. I'm tired of this.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll shut the front door. You ever see that meme over on X where Sydney Colston be trying to get in the building and can't get in, and she kept saying, "Oh, they done locked me out." Oh yeah. Or somebody did it for football. They were scanning, can't get in, and they got locked out the building. That's what they're gonna be doing. They're gonna be coming in and scanning, because guess what? If the league lock them out, ain't no access, no way to train or nothing, and you can't run down back to Miami to a rival, because the door's gonna be shut down there because their season gonna be over.
Hey, listen, if I wake up in the morning or one morning and the owners done locked them out, I'm gonna run straight over to Ben Daniels' podcast, because he is gonna have me laughing. He gonna have me weak. I'm running over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm running
Hey,
over there. He be having me weak, bro.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm
lie.
saying?
I want a season, but I do want
I
the
do
owners
too.
to. I do want the
Yeah.
owners to
To
tap them
stand
on
up,
their ass,
bro.
make an
Yeah,
example out
bro.
them.
Yeah,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Hey, I
Oh,
asked this question yesterday. Maybe you can answer it because you're very knowledgeable of certain things. You read a lot of articles and stuff. I asked this question yesterday.
appreciate it. Thank you.
I really didn't get a real answer.
Okay.
How can the WNBA put up these threatened strikes and stuff like that if they're being subsidized? What's how you pronounce it?
Subsidized.
Yeah,
All
by
right.
the
So,
NBA. Like,
okay.
how does that work? Because somebody told me last night that the NBA don't subsidize the WNBA. So if they do,
Okay.
and I know they do because Adam Silver, that's why he's able to call some shots. But how can they ask for money and you're not even standing on your own too? Like, I don't understand
Okay,
how that works.
so check this out. If everybody haven't watched the Beat Chef videos, I suggest y'all the Beat Chef. You need to go watch his videos.
Yeah. You told me about that. I think somebody told me about them.
I advise y'all to go over there because he breaks this stuff down probably better than I do. And me and him talk. We talk a lot, you know, off of X and everything because we on the same wavelength. The thing about this is the thing. I think as Philip or any Costa came out the other day, he was trying to break down the percentage of the 42% between the NBA owners, the 42% of the WNBA owners, and the 16% of the investors. Okay, so I did a video off of a Beat Chef video a while back, and if y'all want to check it out, y'all go to my channel and just check it out, and it'll break down a lot of things. The WNBA owners are the same owners that own the WNBA teams, so they get in a 42% from being a NBA owner, and they're getting another 42% from being a WNBA owner, and the 16% came from 2020 when Kathy Ingeberg had to borrow that $75 million and had investors. Some of the NBA owners are investors in that 16% as well, along with outside investors like Nike, Condoleezza Rice, and all of them. So therefore, that is why the owners of the league they still helping the WNBA because they are the same people that own some of the teams. Now, there's only 6 teams in the WNBA that is not owned by NBA owners. You know what I'm saying? So those teams are not subsidized by the league because they pay their own stuff. But the other rest are. So if you think in reality, why you think Kathy Ingeberg, Adam Silver, all of them want teams like all the teams that's coming in the league now, all these expansion teams to be owned by NBA teams, so they can have more control over the teams than the teams
It don't seem like it because he don't never really say nothing. He's quiet. He don't say shit. Bro.
But when you know a quiet mouse squeaks in the dark, right? You know what I'm saying? So he's behind the scenes. He's talking behind the scenes. He even said it last week.
What I'm saying is, I understand that.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is the audacity. I'm like, how does the audacity of the WNBA players can want this money? We make this. We got girls. We want revenue. We make money on this. When you don't even own your own league. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Buy the percentage back, stand on your own too, and then see how much money you generate. Because you guys thought you had leverage with Unrivaled. And we see how Unrivaled is looking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's no leverage with them. That just goes to show you. And Paige is over there. Paige is there. Angel Reese is there. She just came. She's there. You know what I'm saying? So you have no leverage. So how can you come to me when you don't even get we got a TV rights deal. We gave y'all some.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how can you come and say I don't want to get it, bro? You know, maybe I just don't understand how that works because I just don't see how you can come over here telling me what I got to pay you and you don't even own the shit. I own most of it, and then I own it basically more. I got more shares than anything you.
Exactly, and that's the thing, and that's why that's why I always say this: if you never own your business and you never been over people or anything like that, is that because Nafisha Carter made that idiot ass comment on Rival talking about she know what it takes to run a league. Chick, you don't even run fucking on Rival. Your husband and Breonna Stewart the one founded on Rival. They the one put you on. You didn't even have to do shit. You actually working for your husband. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, and you notice anytime there's a real conversation about Unrival, her husband talks and Breonna Stewart talks. They don't. Nafisha Carter just talk a little bit here and there, but she ain't the front runner. Even her husband said, "Hey, we're not trying to go 5-on-5. We're trying to get we want a deal done with the NBA, the WNBA, so we can get these ladies playing back." They all saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to go 5-on-5 because they don't have what it takes to be sustainable to go 5-on-5 to pay all of these women in the league. You gonna pay 144 damn women in the league and on Rival? No, you can't, because you're not strong enough to hold that. So the thing about it is, these ladies need to wake the hell up, stop playing games, and retire, go on somewhere else. Let Laura Betts, Olivia Miles, all these other young guns come in the league, and let this league be more exciting than it ever been before. You know what I'm saying? So right. It's just ridiculous, because see, Natasha Cloud, she done got her ass out the league already by her comments. Ain't no owner about to pick her up. Ain't nobody about to pick her up. Ain't nobody about to fool her.
She's in her 11th season. You out here talking crazy. Like,
you are. First of all, remember. Let me go back to, because I think a lot of y'all remember this. You remember CC first year, right? When they had the All-Star game in Phoenix, right? She was running around there doing interviewing CC, and then talk about how the facility looked nice and all that, capping for the Phoenix Mercury. Then they got rid of her ass in the off season after that. Then she went to New York, and now she's still a free agent. Nobody's about to pay her. You running your mouth too much. You're just doing too much. And the thing about it is, Laura Betts is staying in college. I just saw that. Yeah, right. I want to see that too.
Hey, what do you think about the weed stuff? They're allowed to smoke weed.
That's wild. That is wild. I
don't think you should be allowing these women to smoke.
I don't know how that true that was, but when I did a video of it, I said, "Can you imagine?"
No. It didn't say that. It didn't say you can smoke weed. It did, but it didn't say it like that. It was worded different. It said there won't be no marijuana test. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it won't be no test.
Is it legal down there where you at?
No.
And down here, bro, it's completely legal. It's a weed. It's weed.
I know when I lived in Seattle. I know when I lived in Seattle, it was legal.
Yeah, it's legal down here, bro. It's a weed. All you need is an ID, bro. It's weed all over. Everywhere you go, you go.
In the South, we ain't playing that.
I ain't talking about from what they call it municipal purposes. I'm talking about recreation.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. You and we don't not down here.
My partner, bro, he on probation. When his probation officer pull up, he be smoking weed when he pull up. So I don't think it's a good idea to just tell them, yeah, smoke weed. You know what I mean? Like, man.
Dude, Lombardi say we call it the Brittany Griner rule, because boy, she already got.
It's nothing wrong with weed.
She already got anger issues. We don't need to give her no. Yeah.
Hannah said Hawaii is only medical. They said weed is great. I used to smoke weed all the time. I started smoking a couple years ago, but I'm not talking about weed. But I'm talking about with these people mindset. I don't think it's a good idea just to. I'm not even saying tell them don't smoke weed, but don't just put it out there like, hey, yeah, go ahead. You know what I mean? Like, no, man, no.
We already have a hard time getting some of these old heads in the league as it is, man. But I think they're going to have to revise that when they get back to the table.
No, man.
Hey, y'all, I know we've been on here for over an hour and stuff like that. Courtside, you got anything else you want to ask the chat? Y'all got any questions y'all want to ask us before we sign out?
Oh, my goodness. That's too funny, bro.
Yeah, I'm crying, bro. I read that. I'll say, really? They talk about, but we can get you help. But we can't touch you, but we can get you help. Like,
yeah, man.
Wait a minute. Hey,
man.
That work?
Hey, I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, how would they do it anyway? Where in some states it's absolutely legal, bro.
Yeah.
Like absolutely
Beyonce look like
legal.
she blow all that gas. She do
You know
look
what I
like
mean?
it.
Like, you know,
She
you
probably
know
taking
how
her knee.
you
Go
know how
ahead.
they got you know how they got like Circle K's and QTs and stuff like that on the corners. That's how it is. Like here out here for weed, bro. It's a weed store on every damn near corner, bro. It's all they all over the place, bro. They everywhere. You just
I
walk off in there,
remember
bro.
back
Get weed.
in what I think back in 2015, I was living in Detroit, and that's the first time I started seeing dispensaries all around.
Yeah,
It was
because at
popping up
first
in Detroit.
it was municipal. You have to have a medical card.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Then after that, it became shit. It's wide open season, bro. You just smoke, walk up and down the street, smoke. You still can't drive and stuff like that, but hey,
Daniel, you from Greenville, South Carolina? What's going on? I'm in Greenville, South Carolina myself, my friend.
yeah, it says there's a
it's
famous
crazy.
truck driver. Their contract can say you will test zero. Yep, each state is differently with legality. Yeah, it's AZ. Yeah, AZ. Yeah, I went to NAU. Oh, you went up there? You from Flagstaff? She from Flagstaff? I don't go up to Flagstaff up there. It's cold up there in Flagstaff. It be snowing. I stay down here in South in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Where it don't do no snowing. Don't do no snowing. Yeah, man. But I guess that's about it, man. So in closing, so just to recap, let's do a little recap. So you saying that it will be a CBA done, or you saying it's gonna be a lockout? You say it's gonna get done, right?
I think I'm more of the deal get done than a lockout, but you know, Rick Slaughter said he only 2 hours away from me. That's what's up. Thank you, Angela. I am getting better. Physical therapy is helping me a little bit, so I'm managing. You know, it's been rough though. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been rough.
Hey, we're gonna have to link up this year to some of these games too, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Rich, we have to get with some of these content creators, man. We're gonna have to link up on one of these games, man. Y'all can all come to AZ, man. You know, I'll treat y'all good when y'all come down here, man. You know what I mean? Y'all all come down to AZ when they play the Mercury, man. You know what I'm saying? The stadium right up the street.
So yeah, definitely we can go live, you know what I'm saying, from the game. So
yeah, we get us a big ass Airbnb or something, man. Fly out to the A. Yeah, fly out to the A. Y'all fly out here, man. You know, so we put it together, get the big old fucking Airbnb, all the fans and everybody that want to be in the chat come. We rent out a big Airbnb, big mansion party, man. Go to the game.
So like I said before, I do believe the deal get done. I've always been a believer that I believe that NBA's never was gonna go away. I've been on the record saying that zillion times. But that push come to shove and they feel like they bullshitting around, then yeah, lockout. Lockout will be second, deal will be first. So that's how I would go. Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe Caitlin Clark is completely healthy, 100%?
Oh, I think she ready to explode a new one on their ass right now.
Yeah.
I see. Like I say, if anybody will follow me and saw some of the videos, because I'm waiting for March 11th when she touched down in Puerto Rico. Because damn sure, if I do have a Patreon channel, I will be putting it up because I'm going to be showing the games live. I will not show it through YouTube, but I will show it through my Patreon channel. The FIBA games because
start.
I don't really care if she start because it's FIBA exhibition, so they're gonna just play different people, pair them up with different people like that. So I'm not fixated if she starts or not. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see her play. I just want to see her play, how she look. You know, she looks very quicker. It looked like she got a little bit more to her game now. She's been practicing. Her jumper looks really damn good again, like it's supposed to be. I just want to see her go out there and bust some of them their ass. I don't care if she start or not. Hell, because when she get on if she start, crowd will go wild. If she come off the bench, crowd will go wild. So it don't matter. I think they just gonna find different combinations and have different matchups because each game is gonna be different. So I'm not worried about her starting or not starting.
Hey, I got one more question before we get out of here for you.
Shoot, my brother.
Actually, it's a two-part question. One, say they get the deal done, because just because they agree on the revenue, that doesn't mean they're gonna agree on some other things that they haven't really. That's just the biggest.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what I mean? That's the biggest.
I think. And see, the revenue and the housing is the biggest thing that the players' union is fixated on.
But what happened to you can't play in other leagues? Like if I pay you more money, Are you still gonna be able to go play in Unrivaled? I thought that was a sticking point too. That's deleted that out there?
They haven't brought that back up. They haven't brought it back up. So I don't know. But I think some other stuff in that little landscape thing that they have brought up, I think some of that stuff is going to be taken away. They're going to give you something, but they damn sure going to take away something from you. So, so because you can't get everything up front on the table. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Well, that's all I think. I got a better understanding of what's going on now. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll wake up tomorrow. It's going to be some more news. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
Tomorrow,
hey,
some more news, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, let me read this last comment by Smelly Cat. He said, LiveWire, Unrivaled Proof, Pace Buckets, and Angel Reese, the three biggest stars in the league aren't not box office. All roads lead back to CC. Amen to that, brother. All roads lead back to Caitlin Clark. So everyone in the chat, if y'all ain't subscribed to Courtside, please do so. If y'all ain't subscribed to me, please do so. Much love to y'all. This is my first live since I've been disabled for a minute. But I've been doing videos and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get back in the routine a little bit. But I'm shooting for a bigger year once I'm completely healed. So thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for holding me down and supporting me. I really appreciate it. Courtside, glad to see you back in the fold, my brother. It's going to be a lot more news coming out. Every day is something.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they lock out or something like that and they don't have a season or something, just forbid, and CC don't play, I'm out, bro. I came to the WNBA to see CC. If she not playing, I'm not interested, bro.
Hey, my off season has been me covering women's college basketball because there's been a lot of great college women's basketball this year. Bro, if you, I'm telling you, listen, Courtside, I'm telling you, there are some monsters over there in college right now.
Yeah, I'll be seeing videos. You and it's a couple people be angry, be mentioning them, Drizzy be mentioning them. It's a couple people.
Blanks, all of them, man. They box office, man. Because when they come in the W, you don't have no choice but to watch them.
Okay, then I'll check them out. But until then, you know what I'm saying? Until then, man, if CC ain't playing, bro, do you know how hard it was for me to? I continued to root for the team when CC got hurt last year. That was hard on me, bro, to sit there and root for them.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Hard,
bro. Them games started getting boring and boring, bro.
If CC had stayed away from the team, I don't think I would not have been watching them. I don't think I would.
Yeah, the regular season was boring, bro. But when they got in the playoffs, it started getting a little interesting because they was overcoming certain things. You couldn't do nothing but root for them. But if CC ain't playing, gas, I ain't interested, bro. I'm just keeping it real.
They was on that gas, bro.
I ain't interested.
All right, guys. So thank y'all for your time. Thank y'all for joining us. Until the next one, LiveWire Sports Media, Courtside Junkie, and we out. Because you know, if it ain't live, it's the watch.